90 Day Fiance fans aren't happy with Season 9 star Emily after she made fun of Cobb's apprehension of horses, and it's earning her villain status. Fans of 90 Day Fiance aren't impressed with Emily Bieberly's treatment of Cobb Blaze, and viewers are now calling out the 29-year-old for making fun of her fiance's fear of horses. Emily, who was working as an English teacher in Xi'an, China, met 34-year-old Cobb at a nightclub. Within weeks, Cobb and Emily were not only engaged but expecting a son. Emily eventually returned to the United States and gave birth to Cobb alone, although she's had the continued support of her family in Kansas. After 2 years apart, Emily and Cobb finally reunited on 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 after Cobb's K-1 visa was approved. Although Cobb, who is originally from Cameroon, was finally able to meet Cobb and establish a relationship with his son, Emily and Cobb's own relationship has been far from easy. In fact, Emily has quickly become a 90 Day Fiancé villain as Season 9 has continued to unfold. From constantly criticizing Cobb's attempts at parenting to the unwelcome interjections of Emily's parents, tensions between the couple hit a breaking point during TLC June 5 episode when Cobb told Emily to shut the effing up in front of Emily's mother Lisa while shoveling manure on the family farm. Despite Emily's immediate shock and Lisa's head shake, 90 Day Fiancé fans are mostly on Cobb's side of the argument. In fact, viewers have been slamming Emily for not only trying to manipulate Cobb, but for laughing at Cobb expressing his apprehension around horses, taking to Reddit to express their irritation with new 90 Day Fiancé villain Emily. Commenter u/Lucastriking says that Emily and Lisa's treatment of Cobb makes them uncomfortable, writing, "Horses are huge, strong, and intimidating. Even being next to them, when you aren't used to them, is nerve-wracking." Scores of Redditors immediately hopped online to agree, with one explaining that Cobb's uneasiness isn't surprising considering that horses are relatively uncommon in Africa as a whole, let alone Cameroon. Emily making light of Cobb's anxiousness towards horses is not only inexcusable to fans, but it further solidifies Emily's status as a villain. Several horse owners on Reddit expressed that horses can quickly and seriously injure someone, and that Emily shouldn't be pressuring Cobb to take care of or go near them if he's uncomfortable. 90 Day Fiancé viewers also considered Emily to be controlling, manipulative, and a toxic partner, and the recent episode has only strengthened these feelings. Many feel especially sorry for Cobb's attempts to establish a bond with Cobb and think that Emily is intentionally sabotaging their budding relationship. Emily and Lisa have no class and lack empathy. Unfortunately, Cobb has to tolerate these people so he can be near his son. One Redditor states, while another adds, "It's appalling that he has to be treated like what he's expected to shovel. The freaking audacity." It's clear that Emily and Cobb's relationship has a long way to go. And since these 90 Day Fiancé stars share a child, it's even more important that the two find a way to get along. After traveling across the world and trying to establish roots in an unfamiliar place, Emily's family constantly involving themselves in Emily and Cobb's conflicts doesn't help. With a second pregnancy teased for Emily and Cobb back in the Season 9 trailer, 90 Day Fiancé viewers still have a lot to look forward to from this tumultuous couple.